This is one of those times where your allies are like, who's farming this?
Yeah.
It's not the easiest, you know.
I mean, it is Chira Jr., but as you can see, he's getting work.
Yeah, the hard camp is difficult.
Listen. Oh, it's not even Rabble Rouser.
No, that's his team.
Oh, that would be hype though if Y made an illusion and it gave Rabble Rouser.
Now you're thinking.
Oxa. Shackle lands on Danu. Now Coil on to Noticed. Bushwhack is there for the follow-up. If they chase down and kill Notice here, thought about a roar. Oh, God.
Got him. That link bleed comes for you eventually.
I have never seen like 3 racks down and losing in a way like this. It does not feel good to have gotten all these towers and then just like dropping heroes left and right.
Yeah, because it's a fake lead right now, right? Like it's they have a 2k gold lead, but hey, they've get their first kill in a while. So with the focus fire to help finish off, desperately needed right now.
Radiant are scanning.
We'll see what happens. Level 6 on Malady. Shiro's 9, almost at Battle Fury.
New also close to his blink dagger. Yeah,
that kill, I can't even, is how much it helped them. That dive down bottom failing, really big.
Oh, now Y diffusal and still moving on the Pango there, as you can see. A little double jump and he just goes down. So 2 in a row, back-to-back deaths there. Go Y, boy.
Yeah. All right, a little salvage something there for themselves. But there's the blink done. Hoodwink also has an urn, would love to get a charge.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
And Echo's just continuing to farm up, trying to get to that Witchblade.
It's like a weird urn game.
Yeah. Trying to take this down. Doesn't look like it's going to be easy. And in fact, Hero's going to come on over and take it. Yeah.
He just made these like, guys, we have ancients at home. Why?
Yeah.
What are we doing here? You want to farm something? Go over there.
I don't know. This is a very strange one now. Like, I guess that they're just waiting for the Helm of the Overlord, which he actually has on Beastmaster and now is going to use it. And maybe this is going to be the point where they try pushing for tier 2s with this item.
Watson's really close to Deso as well.
Yeah.
Radiant are scanning. Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
So Kez farming up while Y continues to try and soak mid, and New shoving out waves, going in for the shard next. But they've got a bunch of items for Yandex. I would love to see them try and use this timing. So you know what? He can take the dragon.
Yeah, dragon would be pretty nice right now. He's then again, really, bro?
Well, then he can take the dragon and then he can fireball the whole thing. Yeah,
they did miss out on the Kez. They looped a little bit too short, which is massive. Because Watson just got his Deso. That dragon's insane, actually. Level 12. God, he is rich on that Beastmaster. Holy.
Yeah. He's a good portion of the way towards pipe. And now silence and a kill onto Soxa. I mean, you're in this awkward situation because now you've got Helm of the Overlord, but you also want to like leverage this net worth build up in your inventory to just like get the pipe before you really fight, but then you're kind of giving them an opportunity to get to their next set items. I don't know.
I think he just needs to be a block, and his team needs to move towards him. If the fight comes to him, he fights. Oh, not, you know.
Oh, no. He swatched and missed Echoes.
I mean, this will just get
will die.
And Coil's down. They need Coil to fight on the Dire, I think, unless they get a crazy good arena. But I feel like the Coil snap is a pretty big part of their damage unless they're going to bring the Ursa in. And ideally, Shiro,
Now you see me.
you know, I would say they kind of missed out on a little window where it felt like they were a little bit stronger on the Dire, and they didn't quite get in with these plays. Like, new with this Blink Dagger. Getting one would be crazy, though.
He's trying to go crazy, and he does
Power
get
shot.
the kill onto Echoes.
That was big.
Yeah.
Because there was certainly some decent turnaround potential there onto Watson, because like he only had like 600 life left, and you just get hit by a waning rift, illusory orb, and suddenly things are looking bad.
I think Puck just felt like he was going to be able to outplay there, but it was kind of hype from Kez. Not gonna lie. Like, I do think that getting that, what is it, the Raven's Veil, and then immediately into the silence with the talent toss,
Radiant's bottom
it's
tower is
like
under attack.
kind of a cool move.
She's not hero this guy.
Yeah.
Dire structures
Team's gonna
are
push into this tier 2 while he's farming up
Echoes?
Ancient, and
Radiant structures are fortified.
I thought it was gonna be a
Dire's
roar.
top tower is under attack.
I
Oh, this
wasn't.
doesn't care.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Well,
Don't maybe the damage.
now trying to run in there, Chira Jr.
Dire's
Shackle
top
does
tower
not
has
latch.
fallen.
I guess part of it is like
Is under attack.
they actually the puck is less valuable than just finishing the tower, and if you use the roar, you might have to back out.
Yeah, the threat of the roar is more powerful than the roar itself.
This is not good if they can get the kill on notice, and they will. Now also losing Chira Jr. Oh, he snapped it.
Me? He had ages.
Oh,
You know.
well, but does he have a way out of here? Silence from Echoes. Now the jump from Shiro, trying to get the kill, and they will. They will get the disruption save onto the Ursa, but eventually dies. Now Silence stun on to Echoes. The follow-up is there. And the trouble. New does what he needs to, and Malady, the last one left alive over here, is gonna walk
That's
away
such a
from that.
sad notification to see on the right. Pipe finish for Beastmaster. That's
I
not
know.
what you want to see, man.
Yeah.
Like
Yep.
they work this giant thing all together. They take the tower and they just kind of back a little greedily where they were going. And the perfect coil and bushwhack really to start things off there, right? If they get the bushwhack catching onto the Beastmaster, this gives the window for Shiro. He's just immediately in, gone, right? And yeah, sure, his creep's still around, but it loses a lot of its vigor and whatnot. And they've lost their Beastmaster, and then Pango doesn't even get to play his hero.
I mean, it's
Silence and dead, no ulti, crazy good fight.
Yeah, if your Beastmaster is dying like that at the start of the fight, it's almost impossible to make some type of a comeback happen after the fact.
The good news is that they took the Aegis before that engagement, and so there's nothing really to gain here as they get another bushwhack, but it's a running bushwhack. Get me out.
Yeah. Now the slowdown onto Y. Got the Shadow Demon caught, looking for more, and 4K gold lead. It's right in this line, right? Like, because you've got this insane group up from Yandex. Whenever they're together, it's nuts. But they do keep on like randomly dropping heroes here and there. And it kind of feels like Tidebound is playing better, but they're just a little outdrafted, maybe? I don't know. On the hunt.
Now from Echoes. Okay,
Can't do
so it is Tormentor time. It looks like they're going to set up on Yandex. They're instantly there with the Beastmaster. Yeah, okay. So this is
Roche.
They're
not going to get there.
They already got the Roche. They already did the Roche.
Oh, yeah, of course. I forgot that they did that mega early.
And they did do a
I
mega
was talking
versus Ursa is very funny.
I was thinking I wanted Tidebound to do it, but yeah, it's not there for a little while longer. Jeez.
And that is the shard for the Wind Ranger, which I think is the best one they could have gotten.
Tidebound wanting to take a fight.
Radiant's
Is Watson
middle
going to do
tower
some
is under
crazy
attack.
stuff? Or is he
Scanning.
going to get silenced and immediately die?
That is
Watson is going to get silenced and immediately die.
And he just got eggs. Like, that is the eggs timing, and now they're on top of the little +1 kill of the Ench.
There's no way Melody's dying, surely. Gosh,
Not that good.
I want to see how much damage she took.
Just a cool 2,600. More than double her life total. Totally normal, by the way. Yeah.
New? Chiro Jr. managed to take him out. What a player.
Oh, you deserve to die for this one because my Pango's so sick.
That was really good. I like that a lot.
Oh, that was so swag. Tip him, Chira. I mean, if you're not going to tip for that, what are you going to tip for? Honestly,
very humble. You tip your team, Trent. It's not this toxicity. Unbelievable.
I mean, honestly, you should be tipping him. If I'm that Mars, I'm tipping. 1,000% I'm tipping.
That's a good point. Echoes dead. Echoes alive. Sentry ward down, keeping him from dying. Malady just runs into this triangle again, says deal with me. Yeah, you know, the invis initiation with Raven's Veil, it's pretty cool in these pro matches, like forcing out all these sentries.
Yeah, it's obnoxious for a carry to do this to you. Ricky vibes.
Yeah. Honestly, Mirana vibes is what I was thinking.
That's true, actually.
Ooh. Oh my God! Watson, don't die again. Watson, please. Oh no, Watson, not again, please. Oh, for the turn, Shiro's there. Disruption saved. Watson living for the moment. Shiro goes down, and they're keeping him alive. Kez will not be defeated. Kez is defeated.
Nice bushwhack.
He goes down though. Redemption. The one that is carrying this squad is noticed on this Primal Beast, and Chira Jr. on the Pangolier, or dead, looking for buildings.
The Primal Beast Master, you meant, obviously, because he's screaming and roaring so primally here in these fights. I mean, that is the Kez issue, like, because we're doing it, and so are Tidebound. They're just laser focused on Kez because if he gets off his stupid cacophony of spells, it's really hard to fight. So they're just chain setting over and over and over again. But Notice kind of quietly just dealing so much damage throughout all of this. And hey, the Gale, you know, it was a factor.
Yeah, it forced it out at the beginning. You have to come and respond to that. So a nice reaction. And again, like just a little bit more control, a little bit more damage, and it's not quite there for Tidebound. Notice cleans up, and well, apparently I'm not the only one that's having computer crashing issues, as it is going to be a Malady crash. Should be reconnecting shortly, hopefully. But yeah, this moment right now feels very spooky for Tidebound. I mean, what do you even have? Because you've used everything in that last fight. Like,
yeah,
Coil and Arena are back up soon.
It's real bad. It's a serious problem. I mean, they're probably just getting the full lane of racks. It's going to be very quick. I mean, they'll have another glyph. They already used one, I think. Oh, it's hard to tell with the pause stuff, but I think they've used one.
I think, yeah, glyph is down. So
yeah, I think
they'll have one more.
Yeah. But I mean, 18 seconds, Beastmaster, Wild Hunt Facet. Like, I think it's going down.
Yeah, and maybe can try and go for more. I mean, again, you won that fight. You're gonna have Roar back up again. They're gonna have Roll back up again too. Is there any reason why they don't want to stick around? I guess because they don't have Kez there yet, but like he can TP in and reconnect. All right, now Watson's going to farm creep waves. All right. Like, guys, I need to stay alive. I don't care if we're winning. I'm dying, and that's not good.
Yeah, I mean, when he gets his BKB, though, the chances of killing him again get lower and lower. I mean, they've been really good about the chain stun and chain disable right out the bat, though, so maybe they can keep it up in the next fight. But unfortunately, there are other heroes, and Chira Jr. is going to have an Aghanim's, so his damage just skyrockets as well, and all those mana burn issues that you were talking about on individual heroes gets compounded because now he can just be slapping everybody. But Echoes, again, has the blink into the Plasma. It is a lot of damage, but it's just not... It's not like game-changing damage a lot of the time because it relies on a long fight. And his teammates are not lasting in a long fight.
Oh, Malady, again, this is not the target that you want to go on. You want something bigger here, and that's one of them. Okay.
Not bad.
Soxa going down would be very nice for them, and they are going to be able to find that follow-up kill.
All right,
Just
now
against
instant
those
Roche
guys.
spawn. Instant Roche. That's what they need on Tidebound. Like 5 seconds. 237.
God.
Okay. Not happening. I mean, let's be real. They wouldn't have gone for a Roche anyway. They got a lot of work to do because they got no territory. They got great wards
Dire are scanning.
on the Radiant side here, spawning someone like Y who could just die. They got a nice sneaky one way at the top of the map as well, dropped by Soxa. So they're going to be looking to smoke, run out, blink, roar somebody who's out here farming in one of these supposedly safe spots, and then they're just going to hit the mid ranks.
Easy peasy.
Yeah. And unfortunately, this is one of those times where you really wish you could get a gem, and I think he's going to try to on Y, but it's still a bit ways away for him. He's got it queued up. We'll see. I think he has to go gem before the 4 staff, and he just has to try and get rid of the vision because they're going to lose on vision for sure.
Already a big issue, but when you've got great initiating heroes, you have to have some type of a vision advantage to enable them. You're not getting a spear on a clutch target in these fights. That feels over almost. Is there any way that they could try and blow up Watson here? I think they're thinking about it.
They have to. They have to try.
Catches him, stuns him, combo out. Oh, not gonna happen. Oh, that feels bad. That is not what you want.
I thought they were going to try with like a play through the twin gate. I didn't mean with just those guys.
Is under attack.
Yeah.
That was not what I expected. I think they ran into Shira though down bottom as well. I think
Okay.
what happened with Echoes, I'm guessing. Because he also coiled down bottom. So I think that's what the issue was.
Well, we're not able to get Shira Jr., that's for sure. And now, with no coil, no arena for 50.
Ooh. Okay, hold on though. Some interesting stuff here. We got Ags on the earth.
Oh no!
Gem that Y works so hard for.
Just GG out wide. Just call it now.
But they have Fallen Bag on Mars, a losing planet. Can rush 534
Falcon Rush.
DOT. Bro, come on. I mean, he's Solar Crest. He's fine. He won't damage. He won't die to the DOT. He's got no sharpshooter play here. Grappling hooks back in 3 seconds. Yeah, he's dead.
Yeah, he's still got some more Falcon Rush left, like about 2 seconds of it. And if he needs to, Kazurai Katana.
There's the blink in 3 seconds on the Wind Ranger. He's dead in many ways. If anything, it's just a question of do we just shift over to Echoes instead? Because he only
Yeah, exactly. It's very possible. Although they don't have anything, they don't have blink on Shira Jr., so it's going to be hard for him to get there. In the meantime, Notice is just like, whatever, I don't care. I'm running down mid. This guy's creeps going out there. The dragon.
Yeah,
it's all coming together.
It's the same dragon. I think it is.
Yeah,
because it still has the neutral creep stack thing on it. From I think it's the same guy.
100%
That's nice.
Same. Everybody wants a friend.
Yeah, for life.
They are like really dumb looking dragons, though. You know,
they're pretty goofy.
Like
it's kind of like how. Oh, I mean, I was gonna say it's like when they had the Sonic movie and they first showed it, and then they fixed it. This is kind of like the first How to Train Your Dragon. Like if they had made a bad version of the model, it would be this guy.
I was thinking with the dragon, comparing it to like the Monster Hunter thing that's there. What's his name? You know his name.
You mean Rathalos?
DK Monster Hunter.
Oh,
yeah, that's
Rathalos. That's he's the juggernaut of Monster Hunter. He's our guy. He's the flagship monster.
That's how we're getting all these viewers, man. That's how we're getting all of these freaking players, eating them alive. Bit by bit, we're just gonna soak up little remnants of every other online game Dota will consume.
None in particular, of course.
No, none at all. Oh, goodness gracious.
Yeah, I get pauses. It's not a good combo here.
No, I mean, we're not even on the Europe West server. You know, we're over in Austria right now.
I was told he restarted his PC according to our admin. Shoutouts Wishy. Speaking of which, they asked me who we wanted for interview, and I did say I said Watson for Yandex and Shiro for Tidebound because I feel like we haven't talked to Shiro yet or Watson in a bit.
I think
I talked to Matt. Everyone talks to Soxa.
I will say I don't think it's going to be a problem. But I had also heard that there's 3 Chinese games going simultaneously, so translation might be tough. But to be real with you, I don't think Tidebound's getting out of this one. It's looking pretty bad.
Yep.
No. I mean, Ursa does have the Ags going towards Shard. Some survivability is there. Shard is very important in this game. Oh, what if you can't get back in? That's how they could win. Honestly, if Notice did not come back to this game, I think Tidebound has a chance.
Yeah, I think they win.
I don't think it's clean.
Dude, it's definitely clean. I guess they do have an edge, to be fair. You just have to follow the Beastmaster with the Vlads, and she's pretty good.
Malady just
as we can go through some highlights of this game. This is where it all started turning for Tidebound.
It's all coming back to me now.
And then
a good one.
Couple of picks onto the old Kez, and things are looking like, yeah, we can do this.
Teams put so much emphasis on Watson, like just making sure they shut him down whenever possible. It's like,
yeah, I mean,
you know, it's nuts.
He's the guy I think of when I think of Yandex and how they're gonna win. I think of
what about that though?
The game.
What about that though? Chira Jr., the blink over, takes down New. Really pretty stuff.
That's
overall.
really where the game turned.
Yeah,
that was the momentum they needed to get back into this one.
All right, waiting for Notice webcam. Get on there, buddy.
What's that pretty face?
Case. Where are you at? Come on, Notice.
Just a little black screen there. Come on.
Oh, sir. Press your button. Nope,
a flicker. A flicker is something.
That was a fake. That was Malady. We just switched to Malady. That's why.
Oh, okay. My bad.
Oh, it'll come back on. Trust him. These are okay. No.
Surely
he's gonna turn it back on. It's fine. Okay.
All right. Well, I wasn't watching Bomb. The Echoes got away. They killed the.
Oh, Shiro.
I'll come back eventually.
Radiant.
Don't worry. He's working on it right now. Okay. Promise.
He's microing. You know, he's controlling Beastmaster units and whatever webcam software he is. Ooh, that's a game ender right there. Blink Orchid on your Wind Ranger. That is bad news bears for old Echo.
Roche too is a problem. All right, are they going to contest
on that bird?
Go. You gotta go. You must contest. You simply
they can't. There's just no way. How are you going to contest this?
Oh no!
Oh, he's dead.
No! Echo. He almost got out.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
Big kill. Nicely done. I mean, they're taking Roche and they find that hunt. That was really good.
Monster hunt.
Not so monstrous this time for Echoes.
No.
That'd be a minor hunt. That's not a G rank hunt.
Is that what the thing is called?
Yeah, that's the good stuff. The G rank.
Dang. Amazing. Yeah. Is that like the Gigamax Pokemon thing?
Yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
You got the way to play a Monster Hunter game is you play it 5 years after it comes out. That's the ideal way to play it, because then all the content's in. Otherwise, it's a little bit of a drip feed where you play a bit and then they add harder and harder ranks, which is fun. Don't get me wrong. But, you know, you can also just get lost. He blinked. Silence.
He's gaming. He's gaming.
Oh, double silence.
Toxin. Gaming.
That was a sick Shoto side by Watson. Nice save, fool.
And another one. And another one. They're all dying. The buildings are gonna die too. And their children.
Dire's middle barracks are
The
under
Poogies.
They're going down. No tier 2
Poogies are
tower
gonna
taken
flee.
as of yet on bottom, but they're gonna try and set up for it.
Go
Watson
tier 4.
heads down south.
Tier 4.
Dire's middle barracks.
Calling for it.
Dire's bottom tower.
I mean,
Okay, they're gonna
I
do
don't
the
think they're
wise
leaving.
thing.
I don't think they're leaving.
I mean, they still have BKB. They have another Blink Orchid set up and ready here. New has no
They don't have a
BKB.
Is under attack.
Another shackle. Connection. Get over here, New. We're coming to take you down. A tier 3 tower is going to fall in Yandex after a disappointing game number 2. Managed to close this one out. GG.
Dire's bottom barracks are under attack. Dire's bottom
Yeah.
barracks has fallen. Radiant victory.
Pause there. As many a G's are dropped from Notice and Planet, so happiness all around.
Yeah.
And a solid victory for Yandex. Game 1, little back and forth, little wild. And then game 2, kind of dominant, honestly. Echoes on the puck, but he could not bring it back in game 3. Noticed on this final grab of the Beastmaster that is a last pick you want to see. I've heard many players and analysts talk about the difficulties of last overall pick right now. People not really feeling like it's that great. Partially why people like first pick so much is that it feels like it's really hard to get that last hero that really wins a game.
Right.
And Yandex did it here with the Beastmaster.
Very clean stuff. They presented enough problems in the draft that Tidebound had to address them, and then eventually, like you said, you set up for that last pick game winner. That's what you want to see out of your offlane player. Solid stuff indeed as Yandex get back on track after 2 days of running into some issues. I believe, if I'm not mistaken, I'm gonna double check this before our interview, that it was both losses, and now getting a victory's got to feel good.
It was a Maru win, loss to XG, and now win over Tidebound. But they did have a loss to OG as well. So they've had
OG
you
was
know
the
that
loss
this
of
would have been
play.
their third. Yeah.
So
Yeah, very good. Now bringing them up to 3 wins to get themselves closer and closer to the possibilities of that top 8. Join some of the 3-win teams from previous ones.